Hey everybody, here's the next project. This is my wife's 37 Ford pickup. It come from Kansas. Uh, got it off of Daryl Swanson back last year. And so I started putting the fenders and stuff on it just to see how everything's going to line up. And it's doing pretty good. It's got, man, it's got a beautiful grill on it. That grill is just flawless. Everything in the front looks good. I got to get a center hinge for the hood and get those bars that go right there that go up to the hood. There's one round bar on each side. So I got to get those. Well, we got the headlights, got all that. I'm waiting on 11/16 nuts for those. McMaster's Car is the only place today. I hunted for 4 hours on the phone. That's the only place where I could get 11/16 nuts. And that and 5 washers and shipping was like $57. Just outrageous, but what are you going to do? You got to have them. So, but anyways, pretty nice old truck. Actually, everything fits real good. Like I say, I got to get a center hinge for it and get those bars, and then I can get the grill pulled back and get the hood on it. And it should, I think everything's going to fit real good on it. It's a pretty nice truck, actually. So, and then here's the inside. It's all cleaned out now. Can't really see a lot, but, you know, it's an original 37. And I mean, it's a pretty nice cab, too. Pretty nice. You know, the front part that's open there, that originally was wood. But you can buy a steel insert to put in there. And if you want to put a big block, you can get one for a big block. If you want to put a small block, you can get one. Or put the flathead. I've located a buddy of mine. In fact, it's Woody. He's got a flathead and a 3-speed transmission. I may just leave this thing original. And, but yeah. You look at the doors and everything on it. I mean, it's nice. It's got nice doors. I'll have to take some pictures and put pictures on here, but it's got nice doors. And the floor that is in it, steel, that's in good shape. So, you know, in the cab, all the rockers and everything are real good in it. There's some debris right here in this corner, but, you know, I just have to brush that out. But there's no rust underneath it. And the running boards are pretty decent. These back fenders are real decent. And the box is, you know, the box is real decent too. And there's the hood. Like I say, I got to get a center hinge. There's a seat riser. There's a rear bumper. And here's all the pieces that go inside. There's the glove box right there and a bunch of the pieces that go inside. And there's the pedals. So, you know, it just depends on what we want to do. But now it does have this was a custom box. This box come off of a show truck from back in the 60s. And this is the way he did it. And I don't have no problem with it. You know, if I can find these I got to figure out what those tail lights are, or else put different ones in it. But pretty nice. You know, the cab fits on it good. The box fits on it real good. That's a 37 box. That's the original box. And it's not rusty anywhere. And it has a steel floor in it. This was an optional floor that you could get in 37. You can see all the rivets down there on the bottom. Maybe I have to show you on the outside here. You can see right here. See the rivets right here? See that rivet right there, and that one right there, and that one back there. There's 3 of them there. That holds that steel floor in. And then underneath it is a wooden floor. So, and here's the other side of it from the rear. And you can see this cab is really nice. It doesn't have any rust in the corners. You know, this door is really nice. And the rockers are real nice in it. You know, that's a pretty decent truck. I think it's going to sandblast up really nice. Look really good. And you know, these doors are just really. This truck came from Kansas. I think I told you that, but yeah, but she's really nice. So that's what I've been doing here the last couple days. I thought I'd do something for all my subscribers. And this is the original color right here. It was kind of a greenish color, a bluish green. That's one of my favorite colors for pickups, but I don't think my wife likes that, so I may not get it that color. You know, I have to do it according because it is her truck. We both like it, but it's going to be her truck because for 52 years I've been building cars. We've been married for like 37 years. I've never done anything for her, so I thought, you know what? I'm gonna do it. She loves old pickup trucks. So I think this is gonna be her truck. And I'm gonna build it. We're just gonna build it as a street, just a driver. We're not gonna go show truck and all that kind of stuff, but it's still gonna be nice though. So, and I got all the parts. That's the main thing, is I got all the parts for it. I'm not missing anything. And I even have a 1940 hydraulic front end, or hydraulic rear end, hydraulic brake rear end that come out of a 40 pickup. I've even got that. So, and I've got a Posey front end for disc brakes, you know, to use the mono or the transverse leaf, and it's a Bell super axle and all that kind of stuff. So, and then come April, I got a big surprise. I sold both 35 coupes, and I bought a 37 Ford business coupe that I tried to buy 17 years ago, and I could never get it. And I was looking through my phone book about a month and a half ago, and I seen his name, and I called him. He goes, "This is amazing." He says, "I'm thinking about selling it." And see, he told me 17 years ago he'd never sell it because it was his dad's. And his dad bought it in 1950 from his mother, who bought it brand new in 37. He bought it in 1950, and then he drag raced it. In late 50s, early 60s, he drag raced it in the old altered coupe bracket, which they don't even have anymore. And he raced it with a 392 Hemi. I got that motor. I've got a rebuilt Hemi that come with it, and I got more Hemi stuff. I got like 331 Hemi block, and I got just all kinds of Hemi stuff that came with the car. And extra, I got like 2 sets of coupe fenders in the back, 2 sets or 2 pair of front fenders, 2 pair of back fenders, extra trunk lids, hoods, running boards, all this kind of stuff. So I'm excited to get it. And I sold my other 2 cars to get it because it's a premium car. Very premium, very low mileage. And his dad, I think since 66 was the last year he drove it, and just sat in the build. The building it's in's been in it since 1974 when he bought the building. And it's just been parked. So it's been parked for almost 50 years. Next year will be 50 years. And he hasn't driven it since 66, so it hasn't been driven in almost 60 years. So I'm excited to get it. It's got all the original interior in it, and it's just a nice car. Way nicer than the 2 that I had, so I sold those 2 to buy that. So anyways, I think this is it. This is going on 9 minutes, so that's enough. So anyways, please subscribe. I appreciate everybody watching. I appreciate all my subscribers. And so I thought I'd do this because this is what I've been working on the last couple of days. So anyways, have a good one. We'll see you.